Hey people, Kate Slink here, how we doing? So today we're going to be looking at my favourite orc of them all, and that's Snotflogga. And why do I like Snotflogga? Because he's king of the Grots. I think he's kind of summoning the Grots. It's such a great skill. As I've always said with the orcs, a lot of them just need that little special extra. I do think out of all factions, they're probably one of the lowest tiered factions, I would say. They're just missing something. I think some of them need a good rehaul, but out of them all, Snotflogga is definitely one of the better ones. And let's have a quick look at his skill. I've got some gameplay coming up of him in action as well. So the Grots. So he summons one Grot in each adjacent hex that also has an enemy unit adjacent to it. Newly spawned Grots can immediately attack an enemy in melee, but cannot move this turn. And as you can see, I've got the Grot stats much better than the health itself of Snotflogga, so the Grots can get loads on the board. It's really going to help. And as I've always said, this game, sometimes in certain campaigns or certain events, if it's numbers, if you can get numbers on the board, it really is going to help. And if you've got these numbers like Grots with decent health and damage, they're going to get you very far in the game. So that's a great skill which we'll see in action shortly. And his other passive is the Squid Hound. So friendly Grots within 2 hexes ignore battle fatigue, which is helpful if you can kind of get up there and be with the rest of them. Also, after Snotflogga moves, the Squid Hound bites a random adjacent enemy for some physical damage. Now, I haven't really leveled this up much, but you can get it leveled up quite well, and the physical damage can be there, so it's alright. He hits okay. He's not one of the best hitters in the game. His base stats isn't very good. Like I said, I could probably get him better with better gear. But all in all, his base stats for hitting is not the greatest. He's mainly here to get them Grots out and to look after them. His health and armour is okay for base stats. I've increased his armour a bit with the armour there, with the legendary piece. So he can take a bit of a punch also. And the hit he does is physical. It's 3 hits, as you can see there. So again, if you want to if you've got him and you do want to kind of use him to hit, you need to obviously level up the Squid Hound, which will help. And also his gear, and like I say, he'll hit okay. He's not going to hit, like I say, the greatest, but he'll hit okay. It's also got this here, which is the Beast Snagger, so it deals plus 20% melee damage to big targets and vehicles. There's not many vehicles in the game at the moment. You've got like the little tanks. Off the top of my head, I think that's all I can think of, but there's going to be more in the future, so he could come in a lot handy when we've got more vehicles in the future. Has added 10% chance to block, 20% of his max health as damage as all. So as a skill, that's pretty decent, but like I said, I wish I could give him more, because I do think he's got so much more potential to do a lot better. But let's have a look at him in action. So here we have him on the onslaught, and like I say, I'm going to pause it there. It's all about getting that first load of Grots out at the best place you can. So I've kind of moved there to the left, and that's given me 3 slots there adjacent to enemies, so I can get 3 Grots out straight off. If you can get 3 or 4 off in your first chance, then you're going to be doing pretty well. So we're going to press play there, and you're just going to use the skill, and the 3 Grots are coming out. Bang, bang, bang. They're not going to do much against the Scarabs, because they're not great against them, but they're going to be there to take the punch, and also just get some damage off them. So we're going to carry on. This video will just demonstrate really just how the Grots can multiply. While we're on that, the multiply, it's called a pile-in. Now this unit, the Grot, has been full health, and it's 75% chance for it to spawn. Now for every Grot you've got on the board, it's a minus 5%, so that's all you've got to remember. Firstly, they've got to have full health. Secondly, it's 75% chance of them spawning, and also every Grot you have on the board is a minus 5% chance for that Grot to spawn. So straight off the bat, we can see we've got 1 spawn there, so we're going to be getting 1, 2, 3, 4 Grots on the board now, all in all. So again, as I've always said, it's a numbers game, especially when it comes to onslaught. This is the final level on onslaught as well. I've kind of maxed it to the top, so I think it's level 26, 27 off the top of my head. So I can't get any further at the moment on onslaught. So again, we're doing another spawn there. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 because we've lost a Grot in any other round. Next, we're going to backtrack here. We're going to pause it here. So just spawn another Grot. We are down to 3 Grots. Got 1 down the top left and 2 to spawn another one and another one. So sorry, we've got 5 now. So 6. Sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And having 6 Grots on the battlefield is a good number. So we're going to carry on there. It really does help with these Grots. Like I say, if you can build an army going forward, it's the same onslaught. I've just cut and pasted different ones. So it got ones on full health there. So you know that one, as I said, isn't on full health, so he isn't going to multiply like gremlins. So there you go, 1 and 2 at the top, 3. So really multiplying that now. I think I kind of missed it. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 grots on the board. Made that 8 there at the bottom as well. So again, just keep getting them spawning, and they're just going to do you so well, especially in these kind of scenarios. So I'm going to press play there. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 grots. We just lost another one there. But again, and that's another great thing, is what you tend to find is the enemy will go for the grots or the summons as always first. So it kind of does back up your characters as well at the same time. So you can get as many grots on the board. It's just going to give you some fodder just so you can get your best characters doing some damage as well. So all this is just showcasing the grots. Now we're going to finish him off now. And I think just the final couple of hits. Morgan Ra doing his bit and the all fleet, and that's it, it's over. So we started off with 3, we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 grots all in all, and like I say, and they're what won me the battle in the end. So like I say, main thing is if you can protect the grots as soon as they come out. If you're playing Onslaught, try and get them like backed up behind some of your characters. But as I've always said, with this guy, just get as many grots as you can out. He is the Grot King. So that's all it was really, just to go through my favourite orc of them all. What do you guys think of Snotflogga? I know there's a lot of people that love some of the orcs, and a lot of people that like Snotflogga. So what kind of level have you got him at? How do you use Snotflogga? Do you use him a different way? Or do you purely just use him just to summons out them grots? So there we go. I hope that helps some people out, just giving a bit of an overhaul on Snotflogga himself. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out some other videos, and also hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Take care, bye bye.